our best G, we've almost tickled 4G on this sled on the launch.
What?
Yeah, so we're right around 3.7, 3.8 consistent on launch G.
What's up, guys? Javier from That Racing Channel. Welcome back to another episode. We're out here in Cable, Wisconsin at Lakewoods Resort for Snow Outlaws 2022. We're out here to get some of the craziest snowmobile racing in the country. These things make upwards of 1,000 horsepower. I don't know if I should say wheel horsepower, 1,000 track horsepower. They're absolutely insane. Nitromethane, turbos, blowers, you name it. I'm out here with my boys. We got Tyler, we got Romeo. This is a little bit of a change of pace for us. We got Florida, Arizona, Maryland. When we rolled up, it was about, what did it say, like 6 degrees? 6 degrees. It was about 6 degrees when we rolled up here, so.
Ready, guys? Clear.
Debuting that brand new machine. Gotta love it, don't you? Fine, and she looks so well having single. And there we have it.
up, Dustin?
Hey, how's it going?
Thanks for having us out, man.
Oh yeah, great times. Glad to have you.
Give us a rundown on what we're looking at.
Well,
here.
we're out here at Cable, Wisconsin, at the Weenie Roast. It's we got a Hypersports 4-cylinder motor, and it's kind of a custom deal where it's got a Hayabusa head and a Snowmobile bottom end to be able to run the CVT style clutching that we run on the snowmobiles. So this is a real true snowmobile. It has real snowmobile clutches on it. It has a track, drive wheels, chain, everything just like you would normally see on your normal trail sled out there. Just it has 1,000 horsepower.
I mean, we talked to a couple of other guys, and I think they all seem like a very similar style setups, right?
Yeah.
And it's very similar to, like, I guess what we're normally shooting cars.
Yeah.
Right. So
yes.
like a lot of the guys are running the same stuff. These things weigh what, like nothing, right?
Yeah. This sled with me on it weighs right around 600, 480 with just the sled. And you know, it makes north of 1,000. I bet you today you might even see a little more on that if we get to the end.
Yeah.
And you know, and it runs on methanol.
So what size turbo is that?
That's a big, that's an 88 millimeter turbo on there.
Woo!
And yeah, so we got a little bit of secret sauce going on that one.
Yeah, buddy.
So yeah, we've been doing a lot of testing and a lot of trying this year. You know, the sled is new to us this year, so we've been, you know, getting out and getting runs on it. So we're hoping this weekend we can all get it together. We had a really good showing in Rice Lake at the first race. We qualified #2 with this sled, so we've had some success, but we're hoping for it all, you know.
What kind of times are you guys seeing with this thing? You guys dragging them?
Yeah. So the event today will be all the outlaw will qualify via draggy. So all the outlaw drivers will run draggies on their sleds, and then we started a Facebook group and we send all the draggy times to each other, so everybody can see the list of the running orders, and then we build our bracket off of that. You know, our best times on this sled so far, we've been like 355 at 155 miles an hour and 500 feet. So, you know, and it'll do right around 107, 108, 60s.
Wow.
So it's and that's on snow. So, you know, it's not a very, it's just like no prep racing, honestly. We got to tiptoe on the starting line and then, you know, roll it in down on the back door.
Serious 60 kids.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, and it's, I mean, our best G, we've almost tickled 4G on this sled on the launch.
What?
Yeah, so we're right around 3.7, 3.8 consistent on launch G.
You're a madman, because you're driving this thing.
Yep, absolutely. Well, I've been driving outlaw sleds now. I started in 08 with these things, and back in the day, we used to race on ice in 660. So, you know, some of our fastest times on ice back in the day, we used to run 4.4s in the 8th on ice, you know, 8-10 years ago. So it's been a progression, you know, and back then those sleds only made maybe 700 horsepower, 600-700 horsepower. And, you know, now with the new technology, new engines, new, you know, standalones, everything has been able to push it, you know, that much further.
Well, let's go ahead and give them a little walk around here.
Absolutely.
This is a really sick manifold, man.
Oh yeah, no, this is all the Koza's work. Koza Performance did all the manifold and the turbo kit and everything on this sled. It's a Hypersports built chassis, Hypersports engine. We run STM lockup clutches on it. So this is kind of my specialty. I do all the STM stuff. That's one of our big sponsors. And you know, so this has a snowmobile style clutch, but it has a lockup mechanism. So basically when we go on the starting line, we can drive the sled like a normal, real low engagement. And then when you get on the two-step button, it actually physically locks the clutch up. So then we can get it up on the chip and get it up to 6,000 or whatever we want to two-step at. And then that's how you kind of see. So when you see the sleds on the starting line, they'll start popping and banging and going, and that's what's happening. It's very similar to like it would be like a stick shift car, you know.
So what's it using to lock that up? Is that like air?
It's air, yeah. So it's all pneumatic system, and it's got a, you know, physical lockup inside of the clutch. Yeah.
And I see here we got like link ECUs, some fuel tech stuff.
Yep.
A lot of stuff you see in like cars.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's got, you know, mechanical fuel pump, you know, aeromotive fuel system. We run billet atomizer injector, and then this is the chain case that drives the main primary chain, and then that drives to the drive shaft, and then that's what drives the
wheels. Let's take a peek under here, because these tracks look crazy. We caught a peek of them earlier when a couple started it up, but man,
and that's all titanium bolts that hold the studs in, aluminum studs, titanium bolts. So it really reduces the track rotating mass.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you so much for giving us a little walk around here.
Absolutely.
And looking forward to see you
for sure.
go down the track in this thing, man.
Awesome, thanks a lot.
5 o'clock test hour. They're coming out and enjoying this event. So far, so good. Let's here for a minute. And there he goes, Aaron. And there he goes, Aaron Passler on a quick up and down shutdown.
Matt Luke with the Kyle Cook Racing Hypersports HRC4 for Snow Outlaws. It is a HRC4 chassis made by Hypersports. It's a HRC billet block, 1363cc Hayabusa Gen 1 based head. Hypersports supplies the valves, retainers, cam, all that. It's Craig's one-off, custom billet block and crank. Precision Turbo 6466 turbo, and
What's boosted?
right around 60, depending on track conditions, 50s to 60, mainly traction dependent, and air dependent. Link ECU, Link Fury, it controls everything. Boost, fuel, spark, all of it, all in one shot.
How much power does this thing make?
They've made 1,026 on at the crank on the dyno. That was a couple camshaft profiles and some things have changed since then. Craig, I don't believe, has had one back on the dyno since then, but on straight methanol at I think 55 pounds of boost, somewhere in there, they will make right around 1,026. We're pretty far north of that, and I mean, some of these guys are running nitromethane now, so it's well north of that. STM clutches, all billet. Hypersports Snow Shark shocks. Hypersports skid. Tuned, maintained by BCM Performance, and all under the Kyle Cook Racing banner.
All right, guys, so I got to give a big shout out to Jenny, Craig, and Chad. They put on the Snow Outlaws event. This event is so freaking awesome. If I could recommend anybody that wants to come out to see some winter sports and some winter action, Lakewoods Resort, we've had an absolute blast. We cannot wait to get into it. Let's go ahead and catch up with Craig and get a rundown on the event today and see what's going on.
I'm Craig CAMPTON, Director of Competition with Snow Outlaws. We are at the Snow Outlaws World Finals in Cable, Wisconsin. Outlaw sleds are just about no rules. We've got safety rules in place, but any engine or engines, any power adders, any fuel. We've got 3 nitromethane entries this weekend. We have 1 Nitro Harley entry. Snow Outlaws has kind of been going for, I believe this is our 8th season. I have been involved with it with Glenn Hall and the original founders, Dave Morris, Dave Gallineau, and Glenn and myself. We started this to give us an avenue for people to come together and to race outlaw sleds in the snow. And it has went from kind of a sketchy beginning to something that is very well respected in the snowmobile racing world. We try to conduct everything in a very professional manner. We still are a little bit street race orientated, if you will. We do flashlight starts with cameras on both sides and cameras at the finish line. We race ski tip to ski tip. It's a fast-paced show. Chad and Ihus, which Chad and Jenny are the owners. They are Snow Outlaws. I'm fortunate that they allow me to work with them. And Chad builds these tracks. Chad and his employees build these tracks in their entirety. This racing surface that we are on right now, Chad and 4 others started building this surface 1 week ago today. Typically, Chad plans 120 to 140 man hours to build one of these racing surfaces.
What's up, brother?
What's happening?
Dude, so what happened out there?
Well, on the first round, the guy we raced went red, so we're in for the second round. And we're going to get her turned around, tuned up, and go try again.
So what kind of times did you run since we last talked to you?
Yeah, that last pass was a little bad. I think that one was like a 390 somewhere in there. But, you know, the track's going away a lot, so it's one of those things. We're going to tune it up and do our best. I mean, that's racing. Sometimes the fastest CT doesn't win.
Exactly. Well, good luck out there, man.
Appreciate it.
Hopefully we see you go a couple more rounds.
Thank you.
Single run for Mike Allen, and the Grinch rolls it through 160 plus miles an hour. And the right, Dominic Ernst, Aaron Kessler, Dominic Ernst, and the Eagle One. Aaron Kessler and the Black Mamba. The Black Mamba.
So what's up, brother?
What's going on?
How'd it go those past couple rounds?
Not too bad. The track's going away a little bit. We're getting a hold of it. Hopefully we can get a hold of it again here. That's the plan.
That first pass, you ran a personal best, right?
For snow, yeah. That was 346 at, I think, 159, I think.
Nice, man.
Yeah,
so,
good one.
So now you're going into semis?
Yep, this will be semifinal.
You know who you're going up against?
I believe the sled, Hogan owns the sled.
Okay.
Billy Hogan, Danny Hogan.
The black sled, I think.
Yeah, I think our Dustin rides it.
Yep.
I think. It's tough to keep track of everybody, but yeah, that's a good running sled, and it'll be a battle.
Hell yeah, man. Well, good luck out there.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
Say at the far end, too close to call. They will have to review that.
What's going on, man?
How'd that go?
We're not sure. They're going to the cameras right now. I think we got it, but we'll see.
It looked real close. I was up top.
Yeah, we
spun
we spun a little at the starting line, but I think we got back.
Well, I saw he got out on you, and then you came trucking.
Yeah, I'm hoping we had enough, man. I'm hoping.
All right, so we'll have to check in after that tape
for sure,
review.
Man.
For Mike Allen. For Mike Allen.
All right, man. So did you get that call?
Yeah, we got it. We're going to the final.
Going to the finals, baby.
Against the Grinch. Should be a good run, we're hoping. PCM Performance, boys got it tuned up. We're looking to put down another pass like that first one that we did earlier. If we get a hold of it, it should fly.
I mean, you guys have been going A to B perfectly all day.
Yeah.
So good luck out there in the finals, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Thanks, man.
Thanks,
Appreciate
man.
it.
If that blow-off valve is f***ed up or what? Why? There's just pouring fuel out of here. Oh, how much time do we got here?
9:52, 8 minutes.
Boys, this is how it goes in racing sometimes. So the Grinch is in the finals and doing some last minute checks. He saw that the blow-off valve was leaking fuel out of it. So I think they got to do a quick swap, and they got about 10 minutes. And if not, they get disqualified. Hopefully they can make it in time, give us a show.
O-ring it's flat right here.
Look at that, the ain't even working.
Yep, the bellows is junk.
The O-ring's best up
Alright, so I think they got it fixed up just in time. 2 minutes to go.
I got two. This is RATZLAFF Motorsports. I'm the owner, Jeff RATZLAFF. I have a group of guys that help me. Mike Allen drives the snowmobile. Me and Howard Hack, we tune it. I do all the CVT clutching. Howard does a lot of the computer stuff on the sled. This is the only sled here that's got an HPS blower on it. It's got a Hypersports engine in it. It's fuel injected. It's got a Link ECU, Supreme tool clutches on it. It's running on nitromethane.
How much power do you think it's making, just guesstimate?
It's well over 1,000 probably. They say that the blower is taking probably close to a couple hundred horse just to run the blower. It's got a 174-inch track in it.
Everybody else has a turbo up front, and you got the blower. You know, what made you guys go with the blower?
The reason why I went with the blower is because I wanted to be different than everybody else. We had no idea if this was even gonna work. Craig CAMPTON at Hypersports and Glenn Hall, if it wasn't for those two guys at Hypersports, this would have never happened. So I'm just a lucky guy that gets to have a beautiful machine like this, and I get to tune it. I've been doing this for 25 years, so I think we set the ET, low ET this weekend again, 345, 150 plus. I don't remember exactly what the mile per hour was, but we were...
So that's your personal best?
Yeah, 345 with a one flat 60 foot.
Wow, that's flying, man.
But yeah, one cool point is we are in a 3.5 second run, roughly. We are burning just about 2 gallons of fuel.
Wow, that's a lot of fuel.
There's a lot of fuel going through that motor.
Yeah, man.
We're injecting fuel through the blower.
Yeah, I saw that. So that's an injector here?
Yeah, we're blowing a lot of fuel into the, and that actually keeps the blower cool. And then we got one other injector per cylinder. It's 5 injectors running the sled. So
that's wild, man. And I see how hard you get out of the hole, and that 60-foot says it all. And I guess maybe that's a little advantage the blower gives you over the turbo guys. I don't know.
You know, I tell you, I've tuned some turbo stuff. I mean, I had a turbo before this, a 2-cylinder. Man, I tell you, what I've seen on the dyno, it's unbelievable. The power is unbelievable. Trying to get it right, and I finally can put it in the trailer in one piece. So
yeah,
that's kind of exciting.
And you got a check in your hand.
Yeah, first place. So.
That always feels good, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I get to go home now, and I will pull the motor apart. I'm mainly looking at the head gasket, making sure that the head gasket looks good yet.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for you guys for coming up and doing this. This is we've needed this for a long time, and I'm just glad that you guys come and
we're so happy to be here.
And then, I mean, yeah, the whole Snow Outlaws. I mean, you look around here. This is just pretty professional. This is professional grade. Chad and Jenny Nias from the Snow Outlaws. I mean, they put on one hell of a show, and if it wasn't for Chad and his wife, we wouldn't be doing this. So
yeah, we're so happy to be here. Everybody welcomed us with open arms, and it's a blast. And I can tell you, we will be back.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you guys for making it here, and we'll look forward to seeing you next year.
Absolutely. Congratulations again, man.
All right. Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you very much.